South Korea is aggressively recruiting global talent in 2026, backed by deep capital and massive infrastructure investments. International recruitment is heavily concentrated in innovation hubs like Pangyo Techno Valley, the heart of Korea's tech ecosystem. For foreign professionals, these clusters offer high salary ceilings and access to some of the most advanced technological environments in the world. However, reaching those ceilings requires navigating rigid legal barriers and a daily cost of living that makes this a high-stakes relocation. Professionals moving from emerging tech markets often face an immediate and extreme cost of living shock. To maintain the life you have with 170,000 rupees in Delhi, you need 7.9 million won in Seoul every month. This gap is driven by extreme inflation. Seoul rent is 196% higher, and groceries are 254% higher. Korea is not an automatic wealth generator. It requires surviving a brutal financial baseline that actively punishes junior-level earners. The E-7 visa serves as the primary firewall for foreign professionals. Its core restriction is the occupation match rule. Under this rule, your degree must directly align with your exact job title. If they don't match, immigration rejects the sponsorship. The major loophole is a degree from a Korean four-year university, unlocking all E-71 codes regardless of your major. Even with a visa, you have to survive Sangbangi, the first half recruitment season, where recruiters scan resumes for an average of only 10 seconds. Foreign applicants must use localized platforms like Cowork or Wanted. These sites prioritize explicit visa status and results-centered data over standard Western resume formats. The visa and hiring systems act as a filter, ensuring only highly specialized or locally integrated talent ever makes it to an interview. In 2026, a full-stack developer's salary starts at a 35 million won floor, but climbs steeply toward a 120 million won ceiling for senior roles. At the entry level, Seoul's high cost of living effectively swallows your entire paycheck. But senior salaries outpace those living costs rapidly, creating a wide gap for raw wealth accumulation once you pass the 80 million won mark. Large tech firms and global multinationals often bypass job boards for these roles, using direct LinkedIn outreach to hunt for senior talent. The Korean market is a financial grind for junior developers, but for senior professionals, it is a high-speed capital accelerator. High-earning expats have access to a powerful financial lever, the irrevocable 19% flat tax option. This is reserved for specific technical roles, including software engineers, researchers, and senior executives recruited from abroad. Comparing the progressive system against the flat tax, the 20.9% flat rate becomes beneficial past the 80 million won mark. Above that, savings are massive. On a 200 million won salary, the flat tax saves nearly 26 million won annually. There is a critical catch. This tax benefit carries a strict, non-renewable 5-year expiration date. In year 6, you automatically revert to progressive rates. This creates a tax cliff that can suddenly increase your tax burden by millions. The flat tax is a time-gated wealth-building tool. It makes a short-term 5-year stint incredibly profitable for specialized earners. These lucrative financial returns come with high cultural costs, beginning with an expectation of strict, rigid hierarchical obedience. Seniority and age govern the speed of team consensus, prioritizing group harmony over direct debate or rapid decision-making. Mandatory company dinners, or hosik, are considered part of the job, which further blurs the line between your personal and professional time. Intense urban density and crowded commutes add another layer of physical and mental drain outside of the office. After-hours work communication via KakaoTalk is the norm, effectively eliminating the standard Western 9-to-5 boundary. Success in Korea requires trading your existing work-life boundaries for integration into a fast-moving, high-pressure professional network. To determine if the ROI is positive for you, we have to look at the final relocation matrix. This chart maps career stage against cultural adaptability to reveal the optimal path. Senior tech professionals in the top right quadrant are the prime beneficiaries. They can maximize the 5-year tax window for significant wealth accumulation. In contrast, the bottom left quadrant represents the highest risk. Entry-level generalists with low adaptability face a high probability of visa rejection and burnout. Even with the right mindset, Candidates without an exact degree match will likely fail the E7 visa requirements before they even arrive. South Korea offers a structured, time-gated financial windfall, but it only pays out to those willing to submit to its rigid legal frameworks and intense cultural demands.